Good morning. Welcome to Two Dudes Exploration. Today is a wet, damp, rainy, miserable day. So what better way to spend it than in the woods? Can't work, so I may as well go exploring. I am solo today. Avery's in school, and because of the rain, I can't work. So I'm out checking things out. I'm looking for a specific camp spot that I found. And so I'm down here again in the Ozark National Forest, just kind of exploring, driving, running trails, looking for this camp spot. Like I said, we plan on going camping this weekend. And I kind of want to know where I'm going before I get there. So we're out exploring. It is raining. I don't know how much filming I can do because, well, my camera's not waterproof. I did last weekend. I did drop it in the creek and it survived, but anyway, I'll try and film as much as I can. Right now, I'm sitting on another trail that I found. It's just a trail. I'm gonna run it out, see where it goes, and that's about it. So hopefully I'm able to get a lot of good footage today. I don't know that I will, but we'll see. You never can tell. As we have shown in some of our other videos, you just never know what you're going to see along the trail. Just no boat. Been here for a minute. I'm going to walk along the trail just a little bit. I'm probably going to turn around and head back out and come back to this trail at a later time. It's pretty neat back in here. Kind of enjoying what I'm seeing. I have recorded this track, so I can always come back to it at a later date and explore it in much further detail. For those of you that maybe don't live or have never been to the Ozark Mountains, this is what you're missing out on. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous in the winter time, as we are now, and it's even prettier in the summertime when everything turns to green. You can't see as far, but it is quite spectacular, and I highly recommend it. The lesson here is make sure you have plenty of recovery gear if you're out by yourself. I started to slip down in this, and as I was backing up trying to get a better line, I wound up off in this little ditch right here, stuck. With a little bit of work and ingenuity, I got myself out. Let's take a minute to talk about recovery gear. As you have seen, I got myself in a pretty decent predicament. I was able to get myself out basically through sheer will determination and saying a whole bunch of not nice words. Recovery gear is important. I do have a winch. I'm waiting on my winch mount, so my winch is still sitting in the living room. Traction boards would have been great. I'm not a big fan of traction boards. To me, they're kind of a fanboy thing. But had I had a set, I might could have got myself out with a few less naughty words, so to speak. Anyway. If you're going to venture out alone, which I am doing today, I am not in a group, I'm by myself, out just exploring, you have to pick your lines very, very smartly. You have to know what your rig can do and what you as a driver can do. And circumstances change. The road changes, the trail changes. The area I got stuck in wasn't that big a deal when I was going up the trail because I was actually heading downhill in that particular portion, but when I was coming back, I was coming uphill on a hillside and everything was sloping toward the oh my God side of the trail. And that's exactly what the Jeep started to do. It started slipping down to the oh my God. I tried to back up where I could get a better line at it, and it kept spinning and slipping and sliding, and next thing you knew I was halfway off the trail, again facing down the oh my God side. I did air down. I had not aired down. Here's another equipment issue. I have the ability to air down. I don't have the ability to re-air at this current time. I'm still waiting to get a 12 volt compressor so I can air back up. So, but once I finally aired down, I was able to get some rocks and twigs and stuff up underneath the tires. I was able to rock the Jeep a little bit and get it to pop back up on top of the trail and get myself out. Guys, everybody talks about recovery gear. You don't have to have the best of the best Warren winches and max tracks, but you've got to have something. You've got to have something to get yourself out of a bind, especially if you're going to go out by yourself and explore like I tend to do quite often. So if you're not sure about what to get, drop some comments. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about recovery gear, because it is so important to being able to self-recover. If you're not going to get any recovery gear, do not have any recovery gear, or do not have the budget for recovery gear, then stay the Forest Service roads. Stay off the trails unless you're with a group, or until you get some recovery gear. Mud debacle, I'm finally back up running, and we're going to check out a trail. I'm going to walk a little bit of it, and then we're going to run it for a bit. Oh, this is going to be some fun right here. We're on the banks of Hurricane Creek. Let's go down here and take a little look at the creek. Beautiful spot, beautiful. Well, that concludes today's journey. Thanks for riding along with me. I've had a blast. I've had some learning experiences, as you've probably seen through the video, and I'm going to leave you with a couple of parting shots. And thank you very much for watching. Please like the video and hit the subscribe button.